What is going on, fight fans? Yes, I'm going to do it. I'm going to give my official keyword prediction, to the release of ESBC. Putting all the pieces that make sense together to try to come up with this release time frame. Now, without any further ado, let's jump right in. All right, so you guys do know that we went and played the game. Now, there are certain elements to us playing this game that people understand. For one, the game that we played was foundationally amazing. The boxing was really good. When everything was working, it was the best boxing game, hands down. With the depth, with how you can be who you want to be in the ring. With the disconnection between you and the other fighter, therefore making it much more skill-based. So you had to be in the correct positions and move into the correct spots and time your shots to land them. And I like that. So foundationally, the game was just fantastic. But a lot of you guys know that the game that we played was pretty buggy, like everywhere. Bugs was literally everywhere. Cornermen coming closer to the ring, knockouts, having these spaz animations, and the clinch not being fully integrated. But people also know that was not the current build that we were playing. Now, I know a lot of people out there are very confused by that. Basically, what was told to us is just the build of the game. The current build cannot just be played like it's a game that's just like, oh, we're this much done with it, so go ahead and play it. It doesn't work like that. When they're adding things to a build and a build is live, so to speak, it's broken in many places where it's super game breaking. And the reason it's broken is because they're adding and fixing things and putting this here and putting that there. And they know that these other things are broken, like you probably can't even fight or walk or do anything, or you go fuse through the ring, and they know that those things are broken. Until they add everything and then flesh it out, they can clear the bugs that way. A build was built by taking a slice of the game, cleaning it up as much as they can, putting together whatever they were putting together, and then giving it to us to play. So they just basically cleaned up as much as they can so that it could be playable and that we could experience the gameplay. Because of the stability, we cannot play the current build because it's completely unstable. They just cannot give us the current build. They gave us a build that is stable enough right now. So it's probably before certain things were added, before certain things happened, and they were able to get that to be stable. So that is the reason. There isn't like a conspiracy. It isn't like the dumbest marketing thing in the world. Why would they do that? They didn't really do this event for marketing. They brought the content creators that were the people who've been talking about it since 2020, since the beginning. Think about it. They didn't bring high level, super content creators that have millions of subscribers or anything like that. They didn't do none of that. So this wasn't really for marketing as much as it was for actual feedback for them. Yes, content came out of it, but it was more for feedback for ESBC. So I hope that cleared all of this stuff. Yes, content of course was made because we played the game, so we were able to reveal certain things like the get up mechanic and things like that, but feedback was the core reason for this. It wasn't for marketing. I'm sure they'll start ramping up marketing when it's time for the game to when it's closing in on the game's release. So with that understanding, we don't know exactly really where they are with the game. We really don't know, because our build was our build to play. Just because we couldn't play with the AI, just because we couldn't play career mode, doesn't mean that those things aren't already far along, if you get what I'm saying. So thinking of all of that, and I'm not taking into account anything that somebody who's connected to it but loosely connected to it is saying or anything like that. I'm not taking none of that stuff into account. I am taking, however, Dan Canobio's interview with Damian Lillard. He's been partnered with them. He's played the game. He's communicated with them. He's been partnered with them since 2020. I am taking what he says to a little bit more validity. He stated a 2022 release date. And because he stated that 2022 release date, I'm going to have to say I'm probably expecting this game late 2022. That is my official prediction. Now, I know a lot of you are going to be like, no, they said 2020 and then they said 2021. And then, bro, yeah, act like this is the first game ever to be delayed. Is God of War fake? Is Kill the Justice League fake? Is every single game ever be revealed in the past 10 years? Because almost all of them get delayed. Are they fake? It's the same thing applies to this company, and maybe even more considering the fact that they're much smaller than most of those companies. But the game has only actually been delayed 2 times because predictions by content creators does not count as an actual official a release time frame. For example, when they said that they were going to release in December 2020 for early access, and then for the full game, they said that it was going to be Q1 for the full game for other people to play, right? They didn't. They said no. We're delaying the game because there's more investments now. The game has the possibility to kind of get closer to our vision, and that's what we're gonna do. Us as content creators, we're like, all right, well then Q1 is the next target, right? They never said that. Once they delayed the December thing, that throws the Q1 thing to the wayside. Like, we don't know what's gonna happen, period. Then they officially announced that summer would be the release. And when they were saying all these videos of later in 2021, it was before the July trailer where they delayed the game again. So please understand, it's been delayed 2 times. And yes, they've stated that they were going to come out in 2021 and they delayed it like every other company does. However, I think that they are in a better space right now to know exactly if they can release this year or if they can't. And with Dan Canobio saying that 2021 is going to come out, 2022 is going to come out later this year, I'm going to have to roll with that. I'm gonna have to have that as part of my prediction, reasoning for my prediction, and also the fact that I've played the game and the foundation is there. And if they can clean up the bugs, the game is golden. Basically, if they can clean up the bugs, the game is golden. Plus, we weren't on the actual current build that they're on right now. So I'm going to say November, December, right around that time frame. They might want to avoid December a little bit though, because the Hogwarts game I think comes out during that time. A lot of people are anticipating that, but to maximize the sales, probably November is a very high possibility, I think. But if not, it'll go into 2023. But I think that that will be my official prediction. I know I said I wasn't gonna do any of those anymore, but I keep asking. People just keep asking me, when do I think it's coming out? And that's when I actually think it's coming out. So I'm just gonna throw it out there. There's a video. If you want to know, this is the video. Just come here, and that's it. All right, so let me know what you guys think is going to happen, when the game is going to be released. What are your predictions? I am now officially going with a prediction of November, December. One of those two, 2022. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.